What is your name?
Kabbalah.
You're the Kabbalah one.
Yes, I'm the Kabbalah one.
There are two primary types of Kabbalah, namely the theoretical Kabbalah, which explores the nature of God and creation through study and meditation, and the practical Kabbalah, which aims to influence reality through ritual, divine names, and incantations, though it's largely discouraged. For the sake of the topic, we will be focusing on the second type of Kabbalah, which is the practical side.
Just as that seed in the ground, if you, for example, would tamper with it, or you may experiment graft it, you can actually change produce. The same is with spiritual energies. As someone who is able to understand, who's able to maneuver, manipulate the inner workings behind the scenes and change those spiritual energies, and it will have an inevitable impact on the physical reality.
You will soon understand how the false prophet Muhammad used practical Kabbalah to cast layers of magic spells on the Muslims. First of all, I would like to bring your focus on the entrances to the Kaaba. There are 5 main gates surrounding the Kaaba, and one of the gates contains the arch, like I explained in this video. If you take a look at the 5-pointed star in magic, it is used for protection, invoking or banishing by pagan faiths. Speaking about magic, let's start with the 5 entrances of the Kaaba. Can you see the picture? A magic circle is a circle of space marked out by practitioners of ritual magic, which they generally believe will contain energy and form a sacred space to provide them a form of magical protection. In theoretical Kabbalah, the tree of life symbolizes eternal life, connection to the divine, and spiritual sustenance linked to God's gift of immortality, while the tree of death represents the shadowy, impure forces that fell from the divine, often associated with the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and demonic entities like Lilith, serving as a focus for left-hand path magic or understanding spiritual impurity. Muhammad, as a magician, knew the implications of practical Kabbalah. That's how you see the practices of dark magic and witchcraft in Islam. The tree of death embodies the distorted reflections and obstacles to divine unity, often linked to concepts of fallen creation and spiritual corruption. The next time you hear the story of Muhammad flying on a donkey, picture this mythical creature described as a swift, winged beast, depicted as an animal larger than a donkey that carried the Prophet Muhammad on his miraculous night journey from Mecca to Jerusalem. In practical Kabbalah, the cube is used primarily as a tool for pathworking, just like they walk around the Kaaba. The tarot cards offer a structured path of initiation. For example, the moon represents rebirth. In Islam, a person is born again after performing Hajj. In mystical tradition, the cube symbolizes the journey of the soul. In Islam, Muhammad promised paradise for the souls of Muslims.